Alright, so I have my object, and at some point last year I labeled this one and decided that this was the best front view because you can see like the overall length and the majority of the information about the part. And I think what I would do for an isometric view, let's see, so I can either have this corner forward where this part right there will be blocked right below the letter N and T. So I'm not going to use that corner. I'm going to do it with this corner forward. That way you can see kind of like the underhang there. I'm going to show you two ways to go about drawing this, and I'm going to do my best since I don't have my little like gooseneck thingy to not wiggle the camera too much. Alright, please ignore the purple marker on my hand. That's from an art lesson today, and I've got my phone shoved in the lid of my hydro flask. Okay, so one method by which you can draw this is you first draw like the box that this would fit in, so as if this was a piece of wood and you're going to carve all the removed areas away. So my overall piece is 3 cubes wide and 2 cubes deep, and the scale that we determined for our drawings is because these are 3/4 cubes, so like 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, and we're doing it where each grid space here is 1/4 of an inch. So my cubes are going to be 3 big. So I'll start here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 1, 2, 3. And that's the back wall plus the invisible part of the back edge. So then coming forward, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Going back this way. Oh, my water bottle's gonna get in the way a little bit. So there's the top of my kind of like original piece of wood that I could make this out of. And then 1, 2, 3 little grid spaces, that's 1 cube tall. 1, 2, 3 little grid spaces, that's 2 cubes tall. There's the front corner. And go back. And then I can extend straight down. Wow, that's really sloppy. Sorry. And then here, we're going to go back 1 cube, back 1 cube. So this is like invisible inside back corner. And here, invisible back corner. So you could start with like the overall box. And then I would know that this section stays solid. Let me give that a little bit of a color so we can tell the difference between what's going on. So that's this piece. This piece is also solid. And then this back corner is going to be empty. This piece down here is empty, but right here straight down from, oh, did I make this too big? Hold on. Sometimes, no I didn't, because this piece is going to come forward this direction. So that is correct. So here's the front face. It can be a little disorienting, definitely. Then this face comes out from here. I'm going to make that a slightly different color. That's, ooh, broke my crayon. I'm like a terrible YouTube tutorial. And then here, this is like the underhang. I'm going to make it light green for now, but we'd probably shade it a little darker so that your brain can know that that's in shadow of here, because that's this panel that says left. Okay. Then we just need to do the top of this guy and the front. And the top of this guy. So this piece here extends back. And this is where shading can be super helpful, but I also am gonna go really dark in my object lines. So object lines are the lines for actual visible edges, which includes corners, but for this won't include where like the blocks are glued together. As I said, I'll shade him darker so you know he's in shadow. So that's one method. The other method you can do is kind of like you start with one cube and you keep building from there. So if I start from this corner, my cubes still, I'm gonna do them a little smaller scale actually. I'm gonna make each cube only 2 grid spaces big just to make sure everything fits. So there's my front corner. And that's this cube. Then I know I have the next cube that's attached, goes out behind him. And good God, why didn't I get an eraser before I started this? Let me pause. Since that's not an object line, I can erase that. Then I'm gonna go down. Since that's not an object line, I'll erase that. So now I've got this part marked in. Then this inside edge. You know they connect right here. Now this outer edge. The top, and I'm not even going to draw that line because I know the top extends here, so I'm just going to extend it, and then I need to get this bottom inside corner or bottom edge. And so for my shading, this guy's in shadow, top is lightest, this guy should match. And this side and this side should match. And you can consider if this is front, front, top, top, left, left, left. I hope that is helpful for you.